get started. He'll bring it out. It's McLeod. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcats offense takes the field. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Bearcats will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Oregon Ducks offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Wants to throw. It's Golden. Working that left side now. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Coming out with it, it's McLeod. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. Oh, they knock it free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Golden. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Trying to get to it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try the run. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Bearcats will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Moving away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. Here's the handoff. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Buys a little extra time. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Dialed up the fake. He's looking to throw. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14. Sam Houston, 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Going up top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Golden. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Now on 2nd down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll leave it with him. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Running to the left. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. A lot of urgency for this offense.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Dropping back, it's Golden. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll try to do it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
17. Sam Houston, 7.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat ready to go back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. On second down, he'll fire. A little screen to the running back. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Got his man out of the backfield. Tackled immediately after the catch. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The lone back's got it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Oh, right through his fingers. He muffed it.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Dances away from the heat. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Get it out on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive, speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Houston, 10.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Steps away. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Dialing up a second down pass play. He lobs one high down the left side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
The Bearcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Pulls it, fired complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Well, it's a nice grab, but he would have been much better off just to let that thing go out of bounds. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Ducks send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch, called for and made. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. The Bearcats in the hurry up. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking to pass. It's Golden. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun. He's right on target. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone.
On the play. Brings up second down.
He's back to throw on second down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Oregon!
Touchdown.
This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. West Virginia is running away with this one. Give that O an A+, and belt out another verse of country roads. They're up by 21 over the Astronauts. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, he's looking downfield. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to pass on second down. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Dances away. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Can they catch him? That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To the ground with the back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Golden. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Bill.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to scramble. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job.
And they got him for the sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that pass intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The give to the back. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. Running back searching for a hole. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This offense has a second down play.
Second down.
To the air, it's Golden. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
At the 39.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Forced out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
The Ducks will punt this one away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll run the screen. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get third and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect third down and long execution by this defense.
He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They go to the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Ducks decide to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. He makes the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll pull it down, and he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On second down, wants to throw. He's going for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Bearcats! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment, keeping it on the ground with the running back. Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Good enough for a first down.
Using his legs, it's Cuevas. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
41, Sam Houston, 17.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Getting some heat. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Loss of 2. Second down coming up.
On second down, looking again to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete on third down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Pocket starts to collapse. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
They'll give it to him again. Finds a crease at the 20. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give to the lone running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room, it's Cuevas. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's.
Holds it in on the left. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and you keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Coming after him. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And in a two-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple of more times. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.